today I'm not going to do a deep dive into any books. I'm not going to give any book recommendations or anything like that. I'm actually just going to sit and see how well I know my books. So I have many prompts. I'm going to read one of them. It can be the author's name, or it can be the color of the book, or it can be a sentence, a quote out of the book, which I think can become a bit complicated. I thought myself, if I'm going to get most of them correct, at least, that I am going to go buy a book for myself, and I'm so excited. I have a few in mind. I'll put them here on the screen. I'm just not sure which book I'm going to do yet. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. There are 9 prompts, so I think out of the 9, I would probably get like an 8, if not a 9, because I really know my books. So let's see if I'll be able to do it. So the first prompt is, the main character needs to fight off beasts. I know this one. This is the Hunter series by James Byron Huggins. It is a really good series. First video that I did on this channel regarding like deep dives and things was about the Hunter series. So it's kind of like, it has like a special place for me, but it was so good and I always recommend it. It's just so well written, it's so action filled and raw and honest and really good. I have 1 out of the 9. Prompt number 2 is, was working undercover for the FBI while still actively working in the mafia. This one is Greg Scarpa, Legendary Evil by Jonathan Dyer. I also did a deep dive in this one, and I think that's why I remember it so well. But it was a really good book, and I think if you like anything history kind of related, anything true crime history, this is absolutely the book for you. But I really enjoyed it. So I have 2 marks out of the 9. So let's see. Next one. Author is John Madinger, Going Under. So I actually read this book not too long ago, but it was so good. And I didn't know about the book, and it has been released such a long time ago. And when I found it, it felt like I found an Easter egg, like a golden egg hidden like in plain sight. So I was so happy. And it's a really good book. I actually did a deep dive into the book 2 weeks ago, and it was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. So I have 3 marks. Then prompt number 4 is a quote from a book. So My Father Was a Dark Man. The only other book that I actually read that had like a father that was involved in crime was Tylenol Murders by Joseph Sabelli. I was correct. So the complete quote out of that paragraph was, my father was not only a complex man, he was a dark man. His shadow was not chance or mistake. He engineered it, he weaponized it, he designed pain with precision, he wore corridors of cruelty. It was so well written. I have 4 books correct. I'm almost halfway there. Next one is, oh my goodness, I don't know, John Wesley Anderson. What happened there? I want to give an answer, but I think I'm going to be wrong. Oh, it's not that book. I don't have an idea what book it is. Oh no. That's an author, isn't it? It's an author. And I was like, this is a character? This could not be a character. I'm quickly going to go look. Oh, oh my word. John Wesley Anderson wrote the book. Lou and John Bonet. I don't know. It slipped my mind. And now I feel like an absolute potato, which is fine. This book was really good, to be honest. It's a very sad story, and it's absolutely heartbreaking if you think about what happened to John Bonet. I just think the way that John Wesley Anderson actually told the story, I wouldn't say it did justice to the crime. Nothing could ever do justice to the crime, but it did do justice to the story about it. If I can put it like that, it told it in a really well way. But yeah, I'll actually do a deep dive into that book as well, because I think it carries so much weight. So I don't have prompt number 5. The next one is Cocaine Cowboys and Stolen Picasso Art I know this one as well. This one is Empire City Under Siege by Anthony John Nelson and Greg Maguire. It is a really good book. If I could only recommend like three books to somebody in the true crime genre, this, or just like overall, actually, if I could recommend three books, this would definitely be one of them. I would always recommend this book. So if you don't know where to start, just go buy Empire City Under Siege and read it because you won't be disappointed. I have number 6 at least. The author was a flight attendant. So this is also a book that I've recently read. It is Model Detective by Michelle Wood. It was just something so new and fresh to the true crime genre that I cannot forget it, and I really enjoyed reading it. It was a really, really good book. Prompt number 8 is Took Place in Shaker Heights, Ohio. Okay, this one is like I can see the book. I can tell you exactly what the book is about. So I'm going to get the name now. It's a journey to something and something. But I know the book is about a young girl who was murdered. She was waiting for a boy, and they would like meet up, and she never showed. And then her body was found. It was in late 90s. Yeah, now I can't remember the name, but it was a really good book. I think it's A Journey to a Trial and a Case. I have a feeling that I am going to be wrong with that one. Oh my word. The book is In Public Record, A Journey to the Truth of a Murder and Trial. That is where I got A Journey to a Trial from. I knew it was something with that, but it was a really good book. So it was in September 1990 in Shaker Heights, Ohio. A teenage honors student, Lisa Lee Pruitt, vanishes into the night. The boy calls 911 when she does not arrive for a secret late night meetup. Police soon finds her nearby, stabbed to death and left exposed. This, like I said, the case itself is something that stays with you. So yeah, the book was written in a really well way. It gives you so much insight into the case. The book was amazing. And I can't believe I forgot the name, which is absolutely okay because I'm just a human being. And I saw like the yellow, like the cover is yellow, black, and it has like this courtroom kind of background. I'm like seeing the entire thing in front of me. I'm like, what's the name? I don't know what's the title, but it's by Michael Kelly. If you were wondering, really well written, really good author. I just couldn't remember the name. I'm gonna give myself a half because I could remember the book and what it's about. And the last one is An Important Part of the Plot, Jimmy Kittless. Okay, I remember the book. It is Where Murder Lies by Frank C. Girardo Jr. and Bill Bearer, and it is such a good book. Jimmy Kittless was a special needs teenager who got arrested for the murder of a retired Los Angeles teacher, and he was wrongly convicted, but the arrest was very speedy, and a woman named Kelly Lee was like, something is very off here, and the fact that the arrest was so speedy, like something is hiding under this. It couldn't be that false just because. And at the end of the day, she was right, and Bill Bearer and Frank Sigurdo went and investigated it, and the investigation revealed that the Russian mob and American mafia was working together to, at the end of the day, defraud the American government with billions of dollars, and so many other things was hiding under this very speedy arrest. And it's actually crazy if you think about it. The plot twist was insane, and that is something that I really enjoy about a book. If it's not predictable, now and again, it depends on the genre that I'm reading. I like a predictable book, like that I can mentally prepare myself for what's going to happen. But this was one of the books that the plot twist was just crazy, and I actually really enjoyed it because you could read and then like a few pages on or a few chapters on, you're like, whoa, like what happened here? Um, yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. But yeah, so out of the 9 prompts, I have 7.5 correct. I am going to go buy a book for myself, and I'm so excited. I don't know what book I'm going to buy yet. I have a few in mind. Thank you for joining me today and spending some time with me on my channel. If you have any questions regarding any of the books or want me to do a deep dive into a book, I'll definitely do it for you guys. I'm going to go buy that new book and I'll probably do a deep dive into it as well. I think in 2 weeks' time I'll probably go into Lou and JonBenet just because it's a very well-known case and the book explains it in a really well way. With that said, in 2 weeks' time I'll tell you all about it.